Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, my friends. I am still down in Walton, Kentucky today, and man, the trains have been running, but we are in a little bit of an afternoon lull right now, so I'm able to do this intro without any worry. I wasn't able to do one last episode. It was like 30 something seconds, or not even that, because there was a train barreling down, so I had to get it done with. But right now I'm hearing a train device on one of my radios, but I'm not seeing any headlights. It just seems like it's getting closer, so if there is some getting closer, I'm gonna hear it anyways. But I got both of my radios on because I have a new one. I have another bow thing with a big old antenna on it that gets some distance, so I got all that going for me. But I got the end of the train device on the old radio, so yeah. Anyways, them trains are coming. They're coming, folks. I already have more than a few. All right, it's just been crazy all day. The rain has fortunately stopped, so we got that going for us. It may start again, I don't know, but we'll see what else we can get before we have to get out of here today. So like I said, we're waiting on them trains. We got maybe a little while longer left. We'll see what we can get. All right, everybody, once they get here, I'm gonna get it rolling. Stay tuned. All righty, folks, welcome back to Walton, Kentucky. I got something coming up the LCL here, the old L&N line. You can hear it. I'm not sure what it is, but we're gonna find out in a second, won't we? Haven't had any activity on Norfolk Southern yet this afternoon, but I'm pretty sure that'll pick up. I'm not really sure what this is because that horn don't sound like a regular train horn. I know there's been a work train on CSX. It's a ballast train. It's been working all day. See, doesn't it? I don't know what that is. It doesn't sound like a locomotive. I mean, I guess it could be. It could be a Herzog train. I mean, but the Herzog train I heard was a rail grinder, so I'm not really sure what's going on with this guy, but we're gonna find out in a few. If it's a rail grinder, I'm really gonna have to back off because I'm really close to the tracks. Well, I'm still about 25 feet away, but sparks and smoke. Smoke, if it's a rail grinder. I see its headlights. I started the video kind of early. I wasn't sure how fast this thing was going to be going, so I went ahead and started the video. Anyways, it's going to be raining on and off for the rest of the day. Right now, it is not doing anything, but that doesn't mean it could start. Nope, it's a CSX train. It's definitely a locomotive. Just a weird sounding horn. Here's a Herzog train, SD40-3. Look at that. Yeah, you can tell he's empty. He's been dumping. You know what? I may be confused. The mile marker, I think, goes down from here. Bearing sounds bad on that car. Herzog ballast train. They are empty. They've been doing stuff all day, or all morning long. So to be able to listen to this guy and then hear it, you know, listen to it and then catch it on video, that's completely cool. I really do like that. Like I said, I've got nothing on CSX yet. Or not CSX, Norfolk Southern. That could change at any moment, the way they've been running today. 20 grand. Now you see the little solar panels up on the cars. That's because these are remotely activated. They have battery packs. And I actually think you can activate the doors by a little button panel right there. See that? Below the Z, little button panels. See, a lot of them have been left open, but I guess it doesn't matter. They just got done dumping all their ballast down the track from me. Sounds like they were working right below Walton. A pretty long train too. I hate it when people try to call me when I'm recording video. I'm so glad that mine doesn't prioritize the call. It lets me choose whether I want to answer or not. There they go. Pretty cool catching that ballast train. Maybe if that train gets out of the way, they get him back to Cincinnati or whatever on one of the sidings. Things will open up for me and we'll get some activity here of some good trains. I know I heard I-142 talking earlier, and L411 is there at the Banklick siding. So hopefully we get some more. So stay tuned, folks. All right, folks. We got another train coming. The only thing I'm missing today is heritage units and foreign power. Oh my God. Never mind. The New York Central, baby. God dang, he is ripping. Here. FedEx containers. He was ripping. I even think he slowed down just a little bit. But man, that was really cool. I was just thinking to myself, man, I ain't seen any heritage units in a while. But you know what? Just caught the New York Central. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that reported on the heritage units app. Man, that was cool. All right, folks. Haven't caught him. I think that was 26C. And going through here in a while, but boy, he was ripping, man. He was tearing it up. All right, folks, stay tuned. Do not click away. Alrighty, folks, been waiting for just a little bit, not too long. Look all the way down there. Ba-boom. That's 60C. 60C's coming down with a bunch of gondolas loaded with big steel slabs. Them steel slabs go to Irondale, Alabama. So he is coming. The rain has stopped here, which is nice. But we're going to have these gates go off here in a sec. Train's all the way down there. There we go. Them things rumbling. They are heavy. Man, you can hear that thing rumbling. Oh, I just can't believe some of these older gondolas, I can look right in them, they got holes in them. They're as big as my head. All right. Well, there goes 60C. Man, he was heavy. Just rumbling, thundering through here. That is crazy. Like I said, I got the big heavy steel slabs. Now, the rain has stopped. I don't know if it's going to start again or we're out of the clear. It actually started to warm up a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and take off my raincoat. It's still a little chilly, folks. Now, one thing that really gets me is everybody that's not from here that comes here in the winter, they're like, oh man, it's much colder than we thought. Well, that's because the humidity. The humidity makes it feel colder than it actually is. And now there's humidity in the air. Now, granted, we're probably near 50, or if not already there. And that's why it feels colder, because of the humidity. But hey, don't matter to me. We're getting trains. Stay tuned, folks. Alrighty, folks. Finally, L411 apparently got it up the hill. They called cleared South Bank Lick about 5 minutes ago. So they are well on their way. And I just heard them blowing their horn at Old Nicholson Road up there. So they're about to round that bend right down there. See if we can catch him. That's a nice shiny rebuild locomotive if I've ever seen one. L411. L411 is the local that works industries along US 50 and the west side out of Cincinnati in Ohio, and then comes and works Ghent, or however you want to say it. A lot of old railroad ties. Those look newer than older. I wonder where theirs are going. A lot of scrap on this guy too. Probably going to Cohen. They got places all over. More railroad ties. They are newer looking. They have been treated. All right. Yeah, you can smell the creosote treatment on them railroad ties. Very strong. Very strong. Those are like brand new, just done. All right, folks, there they go. That might be the final train of the day for me. I'm gonna check that out. I got stuff I gotta do, so I have to get out of here. So thanks for joining me today. I do appreciate it. It's been real and fun, and I can't wait to do it again with y'all, my friends. So until that happens, we'll see you in a bit. Well, like I said before, man, the hardest thing about being down here is getting southbound trains, especially when they're not calling at any signal. Yeah, it's a pot-ass train, I think, here. Either that or it's a mixed manifest. Yeah, it's a mixed manifest. Steel or aluminum, my bad. First Norfolk Southern train of this afternoon here. That Ballast train to get the heck out of the way, so it sounded like L411 was having a little troubles at Banklick though. So we'll keep standing by for that. Open boxcar. Full ethanol loads going past here. Tankers I've never seen. There's some ammonium nitrate. He's picking up speed. Got another long one here. All right, folks. Cool. There goes NS. Southbound. Like I said, I'm not hearing anything on the radio, NS-wise. I'm not hearing them call out signals. I don't know what's going on with them today. CSX is doing all the talking on the radio, and Norfolk Southern is not. It's like the flip side last time I was here. Anyways, I got some lunch in my rig, and I kind of want to get to it. I am hungry. All right, folks, stay tuned. Hey folks, I want to thank you guys for joining me today, but for me, sitting trackside for the day, that is done. I got other stuff I have to do, so I'm getting out of here. And you know, I had a great day. Last time I was down in Walton was a couple weeks ago, and I got nothing. I almost got skunked. I had like 4 or 5 trains on the day, and then I came here the next day and got just as many trains in like an hour time. So it makes no sense. You know, that just shows you the railroads for freight don't have a schedule. They show up when they want, and these guys get to work when their trains are ready. So that's all there is to it. Plus, hey, the rain stopped, and that's nice. I thought I was going to do that all day, but the sun's trying to peek out. That's why I got them. That's why I got these rays on, man. I got these blockers on. Actually, not. They're Semper Fi sunglasses. Bought it from a Marine who started his own sunglass company here in the United States. That guy's an Iraqi Freedom Enduring Freedom vet, just like me. So I went ahead and bought from cool sunglasses. This is like my 4th or 5th pair. I love it. So anyways, he's not paying me to do this. I don't even know the guys on YouTube or whatever, but I just love these sunglasses. So, and if I could support another veteran just like myself, then I'm gonna do it. But I've had a great time today, folks. I really, really have. It's been awesome. Like I said, it's time to get out of here and go back to reality. I've had fun sitting here trackside. It's a good day. I always love coming down here in Walton. I'm sorry that I didn't make it to Gaines' house today, but the weather was not about that, and I didn't know it was going to quit raining. I just was going to stay down here all day because I thought it was going to rain. So, hey, we'll be back. We can always come back whenever we want, and there's a lot on the rat hole I still need to explore and figure out for myself. So folks, I'm closing this out. So like, comment, subscribe, share if you haven't done so already. Hit that little alert button, that little bell. You'll get all the notifications for when I post. Looks just like what you saw on the screen, but it's little right there for YouTube. You know, little call out bell. You click it, it's highlighted by white. Then you could select all the preferences you want, whether you just get when I post or whatever. And if you have more time, open up some of them playlists. Please watch another video, because every video you watch really helps my channel. So is watching some of those ads, that helps my channel too. Anyways, folks, until we meet again, out on the rails, have a good day.